Producers, we have some amazing news. Our Harddance course has a big update. We've been updating our Harddance course for every year. We've been teaching it for years to hundreds of students, but 2026 will get a super nice update. To start, I'm extremely proud of the team behind NS Audio. The team is running the socials, the team is running the communication with the students, the team of teachers that is teaching our students so much. We have over 45 students every week in the beautiful village called Schravendeel. Nobody heard of it, but now it's maybe a famous village in the Harddance scene. And we all started this with passion. In this video I will explain you what's new. The year 2 class, we have some super cool new updates. For example, there is a promoter or an agent from an agency coming to our class and you have to pitch your plan to them. Super unique. And for next season, it's someone from a very big festival brand. And I can't say names yet. Let's figure this out. Join me in this long video about the course, and I hope to see you one of the seasons here at NS Audio. Okay, let's dive into it. Let's go! Next to updating the course, we did also update the NS Audio headquarters, because right now we are in the mixing studio. This is the back, of course, but right now you can see it. Over here is the whole studio. On the other side of the wall is the new NS Audio office, and on the other side of the building is the NS Audio, theory room, where we do the theory lessons and also do the DJ lessons, the big master classes and more. And it's also sometimes just a big living room with some beers and fun. Course plan of 2026, overview year 1 and 2. Stick with me, it's a lot of talking. So, here we go. What you get when you're an NS Audio student. Well, we have a lot to offer you. You get 60 hours of lessons, 3 hours every week. In year 1, you start to learn to create a track in only 6 months with the teachers, with the guides of professional producers that are still playing on stage. That's, in our opinion, very important. Small classes. And we created an inner circle WhatsApp group. We figured out WhatsApp is the core platform for all our students, because our students are mostly, some are young, and it's from 18 years old till 65 years old. So WhatsApp is the most used platform. Over there we have all students that did follow the NS Audio course. So they've been here for 6 months till 12 months. And they still come back, because if you're in the inner circle, we do writers camps only for the inner circle. We do producer days only for the inner circle. And if you're an ex-student and you did follow year 1 and 2, we still invite you during lessons. For example, tonight is a feedback lesson and one of the ex-students are coming to our studio to join, give feedback, and we're gonna record a YouTube video. So when you're part of the NS Audio course, you also become part of the inner circle community, and we try to give you as much as extras as possible. In a few weeks, we have a day by Revolve where he is doing a lead session and a feedback session on Saturday. So enough to learn and fun. You can join our course in the studio or online. You have lifetime access to rewatch all the lessons we recorded during the course, because we do recorded lessons and you can rewatch them. And you see here below, you see a Dropbox folder we created. That's a Dropbox folder of the group from every class, and you can rewatch the videos. And we do also save the presets and audio files and everything in these folders. So at the end of the course, you have a big folder with presets, audio files, and much more. Sometimes even FLP projects and Logic projects. We have professional studios and teachers, not me, but the other guys are professionals. We try to push you to labels or give you an opportunity to release on our own label, because we have Nitro Shock Records right now, and we just try to help you as much as possible. We have several stage hostings each year, so we cannot say we have it every year, but last year we had Harmony of Hardcore, Decibel, some students doing their own parties where we have kind of hostings. The TMO Birthday Bash hosting. Last year we had also Decibel. It's great. We love to work with the big guys like B2S, Harmony of Hardcore, and more is coming. Then we give you, of course, free samples, free presets we all created during the course. It's for every genre within the hardstyle, rawstyle, uptempo, hardcore, frenchcore, and more. And if you're a student, during your course, you can use our studio for free. That's cool, right? Cool, so that's what you get during the course. So it's much more than the lessons. Then, what are we going to do in year 1? Well, the first lesson, you will get a pre-recorded video. We explain some plugins, what's phase, sound, and I think it's cool to do watch it before the lesson starts in your own time. And then when the lesson starts, we can dive directly into music production. In lesson 2, we start with chords and melodies. We do it for 2 lessons. The third topic is EQ, percussion, distortion, and saturation, all with PDF files where we write it down and we will teach it you and we're gonna discuss stuff. You can ask questions. Everything is live or online live or right here in the studio. Topic number 4 is compression. We dive in multiband compression, gate compression, sidechain compression, all with nice PDF files. All those files are updated since 2026. Beautiful, beautiful files. And then in topic 5, we have track arrangement and volume panning. So we're gonna arrange a track from scratch. Topic number 6 is synth lesson. We're gonna dive in synthesizers, Serum, Silent, and more. Also with a lot of PDF files. And we're gonna walk by every topic in the synthesizer so you know how it works. So, and you have to create your own chords, your own melodies. Then you learn about percussion and EQ, compression, sidechain, and then we're gonna arrange tracks. And we're gonna arrange a track with one of the MIDI files of the class. Then you have to do it. Then we're gonna dive in synth lessons. Then we're gonna have a second synth lesson. So this is not lesson number 6, but topic number 6. Some topics do cover like 2-3 lessons. The second lesson of the synth is about feedback and asking questions. What is it learned for? Then we're gonna build sounds. So synth lesson 1 is explaining the synthesizer. Synth lesson 2 is building sounds with each other. Topic 7 is leads. We're gonna build leads and we're gonna do it also with your MIDI files. So in lesson 7, you have created an arrangement with your MIDI file, created percussion the right way, how it should be, used compression on your sounds, used presets so far, and we're gonna now turn it into your own sound by creating your own sounds. Then we have a feedback session and we're gonna feedback everything you created. So you started with 0 and by topic number 8, I don't remember, maybe it's lesson number 10 or something, you have a track, your own MIDI file, your own arrangement, your own created, used percussion, then the right way of using presets or already create your own sounds. And your leads, how's your lead group, how's the reverb on your lead? So you're really gonna start with a professional teacher building a track. Then we have 3 weeks of kicks. We're gonna dive very deep into kicks. Then we have screeches. We're gonna create screeches from scratch, screech patterns, and we're also gonna put them into your tracks. And also the kicks gonna put in your tracks. And then at the end, and that's around lesson 10 or 11, you have a track done. And you will hate the track, believe me, because you did hear it for so long. But from lesson 11 to 19, we have only feedback. So it's a very long time of feedback sessions. We're gonna dive in your project. What can be better? What can we fix? And it's so cool that it's not only just giving some random feedback, but you also learn from your classmates. Ask questions. We divide a group in 2 sections, group A and group B. So in week 11, group A, week 12, group B, A, B, A, B. And when it's not your group, you can still join to learn from each other or go sit down somewhere in the building with your classmates and learn from each other. In these weeks, some of the ex-students of NS Audio will join as well. That's super, super cool. So that's a community thing. And in lesson 20, we close down the course with a patatjo or friet, how you like to call it, a beer, some snacks, and we do it with multiple classes so you can learn from each other. Now, lesson of year number 2. Year number 2 is more in-depth. What we're going to do is we're gonna, in lesson 1, topic 1, what are your learning goals, the course intro, we're going to explain the plan, because in this plan you're going to build a whole EP, including an artwork, including a kind of marketing plan. And at the end of year 2, you have like a package with an EP, press pick, cover, ID, what you're gonna do. And we have some super cool stuff in year 2. So, vocal recording. In the second topic, we're gonna record vocals and write lyrics. And it's a guest lesson because writing lyrics is now doable for everybody with AI, but do it the right way. That's something super cool. And how to use your own voice and use your own voice with AI. This is just a vocal lesson, writer's lesson. It's super cool. Then the topic next to it is vocal processing. We're gonna dive 3 hours long into vocal processing. Topic 4 is the orchestrate lesson. We're gonna orchestrate a break, cinematic, anthem kind of break. It's super cool. The violin. How do you work with the orchestra, with the violins, with the brass, and then in a really nerdy, way. I love to do it. It's one of my passions. So I hope yours too after that lesson. In lesson 5, we're gonna build a track from scratch with each other, but not just building a track. No, themes, elements, core elements, a lot of PDF files, how it works and how you have inspiration every time when you're in the studio. That's super cool. And this is a brand new lesson we did expand. It's a super nice lesson, and we're not gonna build just a track. No, it's more what's around building a track. You will have no writer blocks after this. Then it's time for the collab topics. We're gonna make collabs with the classes. We divide the group in groups, little groups, and you're gonna create collaborations. And we will do it around the whole building. Ex-students will join from the inner circle group to teach you, to help you. Those lessons are super cool, super fun, and we give you some cool challenges. Last year, someone had to flush the toilet and use it with a group in the track, and it was so funny. And some of the collabs are released. For example, on Party Racer Records. Some, if I'm right, on My Way and on End of Line, I think. It was a collab that was put there. It's super cool. Topic number 7 is mixing. We're gonna mix a collab. In my opinion, you can watch tons of videos online how a compression or a limiter works. But it's super important to see how we mix a track from the start on your music, you know? That's more important. Then we have an extra kick day. And lesson 9 is also a new one. Pitch your plan. We will invite a promoter from a big event, or we're gonna invite an agent from a big bookings agency, and you have to pitch your plan, your EP, your music style, your cover, and everything. What is your plan and goal with your EP? And a promoter or an agent from a big agency can say it will work or it will not work in the scene, or what can you do better. This lesson is brand new and I love it. I'm proud of this one. Then mastering, LUFS, RMS, Spotify, delivery. Mastering on steroids. That's the lesson. So we're going to dive deep in everything around mastering. Clipping, limiting, compression, EQ, linear phase EQ, but also for example, what's the loss or RMS on Spotify and why is it softer? It's super cool. All with a cool PDF file, so you can read it and re-watch it. Then we have a photo shoot. You get a photo of us, a press pic you can use for your EP. That's tomorrow night, for example. At our neighbor, there is a photo studio. Super cool. Then we have lesson 12 till 19, feedback sessions. The same as year 1, group A, group B, learn from each other, get 3 hours of feedback with the whole class. We invite ex-students, learn from ex-students. Super cool, again. And lesson 20, closing class, patat of friet, and maybe a beer. So that's our updated lesson plan, and I'm so proud of it. And I'm also proud of the team behind NS Audio that's working on the platform, on the socials, on the communication with the students. I'm very proud of what we did. It all started with passion for the music, and now we're here, like 45 students every week here in Schravendeel. Nobody heard of it. I'm so proud. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of our seasons.